Flosstube / Quilttube / real life tube. We're so happy to be here. We have an extra person here, and we're so excited because Katie is in town. Yes. So we will introduce ourselves. Katie, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Katie. I'm the oldest sister from Las Vegas, so not on here very often, but I got to come up this week.
Yes. Hi, I'm Lindsay. I'm sister number 3.
And I'm Emily. I'm the baby.
And I'm Mom.
And this is Mom.
And
go ahead.
We're Primrose Cottage, and we're really excited. We're all together this weekend because we are celebrating a few things. Mother's Day weekend is this weekend. And then we're also celebrating my mom's birthday. Her birthday was May 1st.
Yep.
And
yes.
so
thank you everybody for the birthday wishes. That was awesome. That was so sweet.
Jessie, sister number 2, is going to be here tomorrow, and we got a fun Airbnb, and we're going to be
a
staycation here in St. George. We're really excited.
Yes.
So
excited.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yay.
What's everyone up to?
Yeah. Where are you guys from? Where are you joining us from? Good afternoon from rural Georgia. We are currently under tornado watch.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's been a lot of people that's been posting they're just
Wow.
closed for the day and stuff.
Yeah, I noticed some shops that were closing, like
okay.
Stitch, etc.
Yeah.
said they were closing early because of
Oh,
weather.
I hope everyone
Yeah.
stays safe.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Hey, the whole family.
Good
Catherine.
morning, Catherine. Hello from Indiana. Happy Mother's Day,
Yes.
ladies. Massachusetts, Oregon, California. Happy birthday, Mom.
Thank you.
I love the pink hands. So glad you're joining us. If you're new here, welcome to our channel. We like to share all things new in our shop and what we're working on, and a little bit of life for those of you that join us every week. We're so glad you guys are here. We love being here on Thursdays. So every Thursday we send out our shop newsletter, our cross-stitching newsletter, and should we go through?
Yeah.
Do we have anything else to talk about first? I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Okay.
We had fun things in the
Hey,
newsletter.
Susan. She was at the retreat, I believe. Yes.
You guys will have your own retreat. Yes. It's basically
Oh, Susan!
Yes.
Me and her are besties on Instagram
I know
right
she's
now.
talking
Look
about.
at the name. Hi, Susan.
good morning.
Barbara, hi.
Yes. Severe
Okay.
weather.
That's
and
crazy.
A lot of severe weather happening.
We had severe
Oh,
wind.
everyone is staying safe.
We've
had
had wind
wind.
really
I'm over
bad.
it. It's made me
Oh, the allergies
feel
have
horrible.
been
Yeah.
like I just feel like a congested mess. And she sounds
Yeah,
awful.
I'm sorry
like
if
her
I
breathing.
cough.
Like I feel so bad. I want to breathe for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I have asthma, and then the allergies with the wind. It has been horrible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we had 2 bundles. Do y'all start with bundles?
Yeah, Mom, you want to talk about
We had
bundles?
2 Patriotic bundles for cross stitch.
I love the fabric.
Yeah.
Just sneeze.
Lindsay picked this one out.
This one is really pretty.
Just keeps going.
It's
Yeah.
a bigger one.
Yeah.
It's
Excuse
so
me, sorry.
pretty.
Look at this.
It's in sorted fabrics,
Look at that. How pretty.
like Riley Blake,
Moda.
Moda, handpicked by Lindsay. They all coordinate beautifully with those rich patriotic colors
It's gorgeous.
for finishing, for quilting.
These would be great
Small.
coordinating for
For-
all of your cross stitching.
Yeah.
Like patriotic cross stitching, because there's
Yeah.
some, I don't know, the reds and blues
Well,
are
I like
very-
the small prints. I
Yeah.
mean, everything's got really nice small prints. So, you can finish a small project. Look how cute those ones
This
are.
bundle is beautiful.
It's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
It's really pretty.
I totally would take like yardage of that.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a great bundle.
It is. It's very
It's
pretty.
so beautiful.
For quilting too.
So you get a
Yes.
you get a fat quarter each. It's a
Look at
fat
that.
quarter bundle.
Which is plenty to
gotta
do
have
It's plenty
projects.
to do finishes.
Yeah, and finish.
Plenty for all the finishing.
Yep.
And then this one, I feel like I kind of picked out. And it's
Yes,
more
this one's-
bright and happy and like that pewtery blue. I don't know what other kind
Well,
what kind of
this
blue.
reminds me of like definitely like the parade,
Oh,
like
yeah, this
you
is,
know,
like, so
4th
pretty.
of July parade picnic
Yeah.
for sure.
This is like reminds you of
I
your
love it.
childhood and
It's so
picnic
pretty.
life.
And it's also an assortment of lines of Riley Blake, Moda, like Andover, all those. It's 100% cotton. They're fat quarter, so that's 18 by 22 usually.
Look how cute that one is.
Oh,
I love that one.
This one is so
I love
cute.
that. I'm gonna take my cardigan off. I knew I was gonna get hot with all of this in here, you know.
Oh,
I don't even
look
have
at
my
her.
heater on.
Well, we did have the iron on.
I'm just gonna throw it.
Throw it to the audience.
Oh my gosh, look at this one. How pretty.
That's fun.
I really
That
like
one
that.
is really cute. This is
Oh,
a
I love
really
all of
cute
them.
bundle.
So if you're more of a bright patriotic, this is a great one for your cross stitch finishing.
you can't have a patriotic without your little red gingham.
What is the first bundle called? Gal, I don't even know.
Lindsay's favorites.
Lindsay's favorites.
And then there's
And I did make you guys on
Lindsay
Etsy.
A should be linking. Lindsay, are you having technical difficulties? I haven't seen her
Oh,
comment.
yeah.
I was
Hopefully she remembers.
yeah. I was gonna say so.
Do I
If
need to
I
text
love you.
if you go on Etsy, I did make a patriotic like
link.
tab,
Yeah.
and it has all of cross stitch patriotic, all
Mhm.
quilting, and I put all of the bundles that are patriotic, so they should be in there because I don't think they were sold out. So
No, I don't.
yeah, so they should. They're
I
all
just-
in there.
Texted Lindsay. We'll
Yeah.
see if she responds.
I'm sure she's
Yeah.
just fine. But
Yeah.
so those two bundles came out, and then we featured Country Mocha.
Oh, yeah.
We restocked a few new counts that we haven't had.
This is Mom's favorite.
Oh man.
I know. So
I've
Mom,
got
you want to
some-
do the
Yeah.
honors?
I've got some.
So these are the different kinds of Country Mocha.
I love it.
So Country Mocha is like a brown with some modeling on it. It's so we have Country Mocha, the 10 count Tula, which you need a bigger needle. You usually use the pearl cotton.
Yeah.
The needle that I've used for the 10 count is the
Yeah.
John James 22 size needle. So
We carry fat quarters and half yards. So fat quarters are 18 by 22 and half yards are 18 by like 44 about. This is 8 of 14.
I mean, it just has such beautiful marbling. I just love it. You
And
can
then-
never go wrong with.
We
This.
just got this, the 18
Oh,
Country
yes,
Mocha.
18 count.
We haven't
needle.
carried that before.
Ooh, I might have to have.
So
some
8
of
of
this.
18 Country Mocha if you're an 18 count gal. There's the 25 Lugana.
This is my favorite.
I do love the 25.
This is my all-time favorite. Is this one right here?
27 Linda.
Yep.
And 32
Ooh.
Lugana. So after I talked to you guys about restocking and like featuring cloths each week, so next week will be Stormy Night, and I ordered some linens. So I'm starting to grab linens too. So we're gonna have all the different types. All of these are usually like the Jaguar. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So next week we'll have linens too. I didn't think about it with the Country Mocha, so next time we do a restock of Country Mocha, I'll get some linens.
Yeah. I wanted to actually, the 32 count, grab that one. I have the 32 count Country Mocha. If you guys are comfortable stitching on that, I found that this is wonderful for Halloween projects. Like, I love it.
I have my apothecary.
Oh, yeah. Which
Yes.
that is
So
what,
I
yes.
stitched Lindsay's Salem Sisters apothecary on the 32 count called for Country Mocha.
I stitched it on that as well.
Yeah. And I just love it. To me, it looks like old and vintagey.
Like
And
Old
used.
parchment.
yes.
Yeah.
And so I have some Halloween ones that I love
It's
on that
definitely
count.
one of my favorite colors.
Yeah.
I feel like it's very versatile. Like
Mhm.
you can do a lot of
Yeah.
different things on it. And
I would
think
say
that's
it's
why
one of our
it's so
best
popular.
sellers. It's great for anything, honestly.
Well, and the patriotic,
mom's been
especially
stitching,
if you
so-
go with those like darker colors, gorgeous.
You didn't bring it?
Well, I didn't bring that one. I did bring. Well, I can show you this one real
Yeah,
quick.
show it since
White-
it's on the Country
White
Mocha.
shows up on it beautifully.
I brought a patriotic thing too.
When I
actually.
was at Stitch West, one of the gals that has been to another retreat that we did, and I'm probably gonna
The
ruin.
white on the cloth shows great.
What was her? Is it Jeanette or
Jeanette Douglas?
no?
Oh,
The gal that was at Stitch West that gave me this book. She gave us all stuff.
Janice.
And what's her? It's,
Parker.
Okay, so
Janice Parker.
I think she was the first one that came up to me at Stitch West and, you know, just welcomed me and everything. And she, you know, shout out to her. She's such a sweetheart. And she always gives each of us ladies something special. And she came up to me and she gave me the little stuff that she gave, I think, everybody. But then she came up to me and she asked me if I had this book. And I says, no, I don't have that one. And she said that she wanted to give it to me because she's seen this little girl in it.
Oh,
And
that's totally
so
you.
I loved it.
Mom
I
loves
loved
her
it
critters.
so much that I took the floss that Lindsay did for the Patriotic, like Quaker and red, white, and blue quilt, which are
Nice.
all of these. I didn't use the white because when I do on Country Mocha, I like using just a group. And so I started her.
Oh,
Isn't that cute?
And that's on
And
the 25 count.
That's on
country
25
mocha.
count Country Mocha. And I just love it. Just
So white and the ecru show
Oh,
just fine.
yeah.
It,
White
is,
and
it has a
ecru.
deep enough tone.
I feel
that
like
it-
almost every color besides maybe like
Yeah.
a beigey brown would be hard to
Yeah.
see.
and like for
Ladies,
the,
you are blurry. We're blurry.
Are we blurry for everyone?
I cleared the cookies. We shouldn't freeze today.
yeah. But I just wanted to say, like, on the Country Mocha, I am doing the Patriotic rules and I
Yeah.
am doing the 12 monthly minis, and I'm doing them
Not
on
blurry
the
here.
Ecri or the Ecri.
It might be your internet, Catherine.
I'm doing it on the Country Mocha, and I have changed all the white to the ecru, and it's
Yeah, and
turning
it shows
out.
out. It shows up great.
It shows up great, beautiful,
Yeah.
and that. But I wanted to give her a shout out and tell her I can't wait to finish this. I think she's going to be
Yeah.
adorable.
That is
She
cute.
is cute.
April
Yeah.
Jackson, she said, finally catching alive, a little late, but I'm here.
Yay! So glad you're here, April.
So Country Mocha, grab yours today. It's a great cloth to stitch Patriotic Halloween. I feel like it's so versatile. It's one of our best sellers. So
Yeah.
anyway,
Oh, here.
what else? What else
Let's-
did we do?
We
Katie?
did Shepherd's Bush.
Sorry.
We restocked
So,
some Shepherd Bush
They
patterns.
came out with the little bags, so we stocked all the colors. Some are already sold out and the patterns, but Shepherd's
and they're
Bush,
in the bag. Sorry.
I ordered their patterns. So there's a new mini lamb in the buzz.
Oh my gosh.
These are so much fun.
I'm going to have these.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hope
so
there's
I'll
enough for
reorder.
me.
These are the small
Um,
bags. And there are some larger ones. We didn't grab the large
Oh
ones.
my god.
Yeah, we have both size bags. Blurry here too. Dang it! I wonder why it's being stingy.
I think,
Hopefully-
and it could be so like you
oh,
can.
there is a settings.
There
on
is
here
a
too.
setting where it will automatically, depending on your internet,
You
like
hit the
speed.
gear, right?
I don't remember.
And you hit the little gear.
It like picks your
quality, auto, 70. What do you do?
Ours is
High
on
picture
auto.
quality. Recommended auto. So there's like a gear and you can click the quality.
It'll
Yeah.
automatically pick your quality depending on your internet speed and connection. So that's what YouTube has it usually. But I want to say, if you are interested in like stitching the bags, so Shepherd's Bush did a live YouTube with Fat Quarter Shop, and she talked all about the bags and different tips and
Yeah.
tricks, and it's was really informational. I watched
Oh, I'll have
part
to
of it
watch
the other
that.
day.
I didn't realize that.
So they talk a lot about the bags and
Which Fat Quarter Shop posted they're interviewing Fig Tree.
oh, I love Fig Tree.
And I'm going to watch that, I think.
Yeah,
I love
Joanna.
Maybe
she's-
we'll have to watch it over the weekend.
Yes, so I don't know when it's happening.
Oh.
I saw the post about it, and Fig Tree is one of my favorite fabric designers. So
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm excited for that.
Good morning. Good morning.
Um,
Good morning, Holly.
what else? Was that it? Did we get
Um,
everything? I'm having a brain fart.
We did the snowman tutorial.
Oh,
yeah.
Grab that.
So I did the full tutorial on how to do your snowman 2024, how to do a circle finish, how to add the rickrack. I did the bows. I mean, it's a pretty hefty tutorial as far as length, because I did every
Full detail.
And it's a
You
great
can
resource.
Speed up the video. You can move it around. Our Amazon shop has all the tools used.
Mm-hmm.
What else? The board might be sold out. I don't know yet.
Yeah, there was very
minimal left.
Mm-hmm.
Floss packs are still available. We restocked all the light taupe. Which taupe is that?
That is
Yeah.
regular taupe.
Yes,
Yeah, regular taupe.
Hi,
Oh, thank you.
Christine.
Fantastic tutorial. Thank you, Christine.
Sorry, keep talking because
I'm
my throat
excited.
is like on fire.
Oh.
Do you need to are you
No,
good?
I'm good. It's just that's why I keep like stopping talking. Sure.
Well,
It's just like inflammation, you guys.
we were talking about Lindsay's tutorials this morning, and I told Lindsay, I'm like, I just love it. So if you guys follow me, like I've been trying to post more, but I've also been doing a lot of finishing as well. And I literally just, her techniques are awesome. And I just like will watch her videos. And if I'm like, wait, how do I sew the rickrack on? I know I can go to a video that's rickrack. And it's like, if you want to sew it just how she did a certain pillow, fantastic. But if you're like, oh, I want to like grab things, like I just love following. And I literally have my iPad sitting there by my sewing machine. I'll pause, I'll fast forward, I'll do things. And I watch them. And that's how I learned. You guys, I'm the newbie. Me and Jessie are the two newbies to quilting and sewing. And I just started, like basically a year ago is when I've started everything.
Yeah.
And I've only learned by watching Lindsay's tutorials. Have I had to call Lindsay and Mom a few times? Yes, I have.
Oh, yeah.
And even this morning I finished something and I was like, hey, what do you do? And it was like, I knew how to do it, but
It's so nice to have Lindsay and Mom here to tell us the techniques.
And I just loved, because I wanted to hear their opinion, because I'm like, well, I do this, but I wanted to hear what they kind of did too. Because I already did something kind of different than Lindsay, but it still turned out the same. It was still, and that's,
It's whatever's comfortable for you.
You said, we're not the quilting police, we're not the stitching police.
There's no quilting or stitching police. I am a firm believer in finding what technique works for you and what you prefer and going with that, because there are a million ways to do one thing. And that's my belief system.
Yesterday I was live on Instagram finishing, and Lindsay helped me along the whole way.
And kudos to you, because I watched that after.
It was quite funny. I watched it again.
And
I didn't go back and watch it.
I was like, this is the most real thing.
It was very real, and you know what I loved about it, Emily, is because real life, like I said this too, I will never be able to film me going live like that, because you guys,
it's stressful, but
I will
can
cuss.
Keep it cool.
Like, I can't finish something without a cuss word.
I know. True.
It's like,
They do not get that from me.
so it's just like, sometimes it's so frustrating. It's like, oh my gosh, how do I
feel
do
like
this?
I keep it cool like a cucumber.
You really did.
Sometimes. She's seen me rotary something though. Real quick.
Like cut it to pieces
Sewing
or
hot
what?
So literally she was so mad at something that she was finishing. She
cut it.
She sliced it.
Oh my.
She pulled it.
I've never done
that's
that.
a dad.
I was like,
no,
when
throw it in the
dad
garbage.
when dad is creating and it's not going the way. In fact, he told me he burned something the other day. Like he makes all of our wood stuff, and he's like,
he just probably
I was so mad at it, like started a fire and I burned it.
I could see him running out to the front yard with the fire pit and throwing it in there. That's hilarious.
That is true.
I just set things in timeout for a while.
Yeah, I do that.
Oh, Katie, she called me the other day because she couldn't.
It was a zipper pouch.
It was a zipper. Well, she was making a zipper pouch, and the zipper foot wasn't working the way she thought it should, and everything. And so, we sat and FaceTimed, and we worked it out.
Yeah, we worked it out, and that project had been in timeout for months.
So, but
Someone
yeah.
asked what a recommendation instead of taupe if they don't have it. I would say mushroom, platinum, light taupe, taupe, natural, beige.
Something that shows white.
Yeah. The country mocha. Would,
Lindsay is a great teacher.
and actually, you know, I actually have it almost done on the 10 count. I just put it away and stuff because I wanted to see what it would look like on the 10 count, and I just haven't gone back to it. So, but yeah.
Someone asked about the new releases, which we are going to talk about. Do you want to talk about that real quick?
Sure.
This is
So we have our next cross
hold
stitching
one and I'll hold one and
release. It is more patriotic. This show is all going to be patriotic. All the projects, the quilting projects, are also patriotic, which I'm so excited. We're revealing the mystery quilt along piece today too, so be sure to stay till the end. Okay, so we have Sweet Land of Liberty, and this was stitched on 28 count mushroom, and we are kitting it with the fabric. So the fabrics you see here, the twine,
you'll get the full finishing kit with the floss,
the rickrack. So that will be a kit, and then I don't know the date.
Oh, so I don't know the exact date, but we are going to be releasing these 2 shops next week, and then the week after we'll release it on our Etsy shop.
If you like to order from your LNS, contact them, get your pre-orders in. They're gonna send in.
They don't even know we're releasing these yet, just so you know. So they might be like, "What are you talking about?" Because they won't get.
They will get it next week.
Yeah, they will receive the newsletter of when I'm releasing it.
Do we have the charts that we can show them?
Yeah. Sorry.
So this one.
You're gonna have to do it.
Here.
Well,
Okay.
let's see.
I'll-
Well, this one will be like this.
There's the Sweet Land of Liberty, and then we have the July 4th, 1776 house.
And this was released as a PDF a
Yes,
while ago.
and we just had a lot of requests to print my little house series, and so this was the first one I designed, and I designed it last year, and it's kind of full circle. So
That's awesome.
There it is, and that one's so tiny and cute if you need a quick project. And then the American sampler.
Such a great pattern.
I'm really proud of this piece. My first sampler I've done and designed. I kind of talked a lot about it in a different Flosstube, but I spent a lot of time, and I've always loved the way samplers look, and I think samplers tell stories. If you look at antique samplers, there was one point I was reading a book, and in the book she was talking about how she was stitching a sampler, and I got really into learning about samplers, and this was years ago, and I was like, they truly told the story. The women would almost tell a story through their stitches, and so it's always been on my mind to create a sampler, but I just didn't know where to start or begin. And this one kind of just, I actually designed the alphabet first, and it kind of morphed into a sampler, and it wasn't really something I was starting, but it's, I don't know, it kind of organically grew, and I really enjoyed designing this. Connie model stitched this for me. She did a fabulous job. We did it on linen. I decided to go with linen because I wanted to fully embody the sampler, because if you look at vintage antique samplers, they're done on linen, and so it's a beautiful representation of what I would see a modern day sampler looking like.
Yeah.
And so I'm really excited about it.
It's gorgeous.
And there's a matching needle minder.
Yes. And so
it matches the house and also the Patriotic
Quaker.
Yeah.
So this motif is in the Patriotic Quaker, and it's in the sampler, and this is the needle minder. So all 4 items are going to be in our new release, and like Katie said, they will be released to shops next week, as they'll be able to order them, and then the following week we will be releasing.
And we will have floss packs for this and the cloth
yes.
as well. That's being assembled right
And
now.
the frame, my dad made the frame. And that was the other thing when I had designed it and everything. I just wanted it a simple frame because I wanted the piece to speak for itself
Yeah.
and the frame just kind of complement it but not overpower it. And I feel like it did a really good job. He made a white frame and a blue frame, and I tested them both and I photographed them both ways, and the blue, it just really enhanced the piece.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
yeah.
Extra shout out for nails. I know. Mom's nails are so cute.
Oh,
We love our nails,
Yeah.
you guys.
No family.
yeah.
Gotta have our nails
I
done.
let's
always
see.
say I don't care how poor I am. If I have to eat a can of extreme beans for a month, I will always have my
Same.
nails done. That's what makes me feel pretty.
Yes, I love my nails. It is on 36 count linen,
Flax.
flax,
Flax.
Edinburgh. I don't know if I'm saying that right, you guys. I don't know a lot about.
I think it is Zygwart. No, Edinburgh is different than Zygwart.
I don't know a lot about linen stitching.
I'm learning. When I
Mhm.
order, I learn more.
But yeah, it's a fun piece, and I do want to mention, like, you could. When I originally designed this, I actually just did the alphabet. So like, if you just wanted to do the alphabet, you could. If you wanted to just do the top part, you could.
Yeah.
You could easily separate this if you wanted to, or you could do the whole thing.
Well, and it was did look. I mean, it's still going to look beautiful. Like, what's the for an Ada? What would be a good?
An
36.
Ada, it would any of the
I'm bad at knowing this. Does it
The
say on the
colors.
chart?
So what count is it on?
Well, that's something that me and Emily, we were gonna order some more like
Oh,
Adas.
it was
for this.
18. 18
Oh.
count Ada, which
Yeah,
we
right
were
here.
looking for a comparable.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
what
right
Yarn
here.
Tree sent us. Remember? I don't know what was that color that
So
we're
I
trying.
think that 18 count Ada is comparable to the 36. And we were looking for an 18 count, and my personal opinion is still what they recommended. I still think that light taupe or mushroom are the best match
in the
to
Ada.
that.
And
For
I thought,
this.
yeah, for this, and even platinum. This
Platinum,
looks very similar
which
to
we are
platinum,
featuring
actually.
soon. So yeah,
It was stitched 2 strands over 2 on the model. She stitched it 2 strands. The writing here, which it says "My country, 'tis of thee,
it's backstitch.
sweet land of liberty," is 1 strand.
Oh, okay.
And I learned something new. That's actually called long stitching. Back stitching is when you go into each hole,
Mm-hmm.
and this is long stitching. So I did not know there was a difference. So I learned another new
I
thing.
didn't either. Here we go. I would secure
So-
that on the table.
Yes, that is secured on the table. So all Patriotic here releasing again, and we just can't get enough of it. It's so fun.
Will you be offering Ada?
Yeah, so we will
We're
have
trying
cloth
to find.
recommendations.
Yeah, we've been looking for, like we said, light taupe, mushroom. What'd you say? Platinum. All
Yes,
of those.
yes. All of those would be
Anything
great.
neutral. A very neutral
And
fabric.
I can when I do the newsletter,
Yeah, we'll post.
I'll
what we
post
recommend.
what cloths I would recommend for that.
Yeah.
Does that work?
I think that sounds wonderful.
And I have to say, you stitch what you love to stitch on. We picked our Mother's Day stitch, and the model, the sample is stitched on linen,
which is gorgeous.
and it is
but-
amazing. And I want it to look like the model, but you guys, I will not be stitching it on linen. I can't.
don't
I
think I
have a
would.
hard time enjoying stitching on linen, me personally. So
Mm-hmm.
I think whatever you personally love stitching on, like, you do you. And I think that it will look fabulous in Ada as well. So,
And our dad will be releasing the frame, hopefully. Someday.
which did we are we showing that what we decided to stitch our start?
Well, we can do it when
Oh.
we're all together.
Okay. I can't remember. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's okay. If you, yeah.
I feel bad. It's just a dry cough, basically.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So should we talk about our Well, Mom went
Well-
to a retreat, and
well,
so she
I
has a
haven't
lot
been
of fun
here since
stuff
we did
to talk
the
about.
one retreat, and I just wanted to let everybody know how much I love Stitch West, and what an amazing group of ladies that were there and had so much fun. Thank you to Deb and Catherine for hosting and letting us come and just have a good time. I mean, honestly, it don't feel like work. It just
Yeah.
feels like play.
Yeah.
And I just cannot believe how wonderful everybody was, and I hope that everybody had a good time. I did post a live or a little thing about everything that we got and stuff, and I just, oh my gosh, I just couldn't believe it. But
Yeah.
I know that Christy Java Girl did her thing, and so I brought my thing to show that my sister made
That's
me,
so cute.
and she actually put my name on it
Oh, sweet.
and
Aw.
stuff. And I took it to Florida and used it in Florida, and it just came in really, really handy. Let's see. The other thing is I did go to the spring fling in Florida at Cocoa Beach that Anna she put on, and I just have to say, holy cow, what a beautiful area. So many wonderful people. I can't even name them all. I mean, I could not believe how sweet and wonderful these people were. And the feature designer was Jeanette Douglas. And she so I had at my table, we only had 6 at the table, and so I had bought this fabric and I sent it to Jess at Como Stitchers, and
Como Stitches.
Como Stitches. Sorry, I mess it up all the time. Sorry, Jess. I love you. But and so she made the bags for me to give to each of the ladies, and they all loved it. They thought it was awesome. And then me and my sister, we filled it full of all kinds of goodies and everything for them. And let's see. Hold on a second. And then I to put in the bag too is, of course, I made them one of the little thread catchers and stuff, and I also made one for everybody at the retreat. There was, I think, maybe 110 people, and so I made each of everybody one of these.
Wow.
Mom,
Mom, we will be doing a
so,
tutorial.
yeah, me
I
and
am
Mom are
gonna do
gonna
it.
film.
I'm gonna come in early morning next week, and me and Emmy's gonna do a tutorial.
Yeah, she's gonna demonstrate how to do this, and we'll post it.
So
Yeah.
grab the fabric bundles if you want Patriotic.
Yes,
yes.
Because that would be adorable.
Because I got it all prepared for the girls to learn how to do it at our little thing this weekend, and I actually
we bought the supplies.
it was
to do
really
it.
and I'll have to show you, but I was making a quilt, some patchwork quilts for the shop for down the road, and I had a couple of 4 squares left over that I didn't use, and so I made
Like patchwork
ones,
yeah.
and so I can't wait to show the girls.
Oh, I'm excited.
Anyway,
That's
I really quick want to say they're not only good for thread catchers, but on my computer I
You
have
wanna
one
know?
with mints, like
So,
sitting there, little candies.
I have a bigger one that shout out to who made the Big B one?
Janice.
Janice.
Yeah, Janice.
I know, I have that one, has my sewing
So I was
stuff in
doing
it.
my felt cutting, and that one's a bigger one.
Yes.
And I had it on my little craft table, my TV dinner tray, and I was putting like my scraps in it to throw away.
Yeah.
Perfect, yeah.
Like I was like my scrap felt.
Yeah.
So it's a great versatile thing.
Yeah,
yes,
it
for
really
sure.
is. But I wanted to show you the pattern that Jeanette did for the retreat.
Oh,
And
pretty.
there are some like fancy stitches because Jeanette Douglas is very well known for her unique like fancy stitches. Like
Like
they're
the different types.
the different type of stitches.
Is that what she was teaching you at the retreat?
Yes, and she did classes, and I have to say, going to the different retreats and actually going to one that we weren't being featured, it was really fun to see somebody else, do
Yeah.
that and what they presented and stuff. And so I only got a small start done because and I picked the 16 count because I was too chicken to do anything else. But
That cloth is pretty.
But
What is
It's
that?
like very.
What is that cloth, Mom?
I don't know.
It's really
But she did this for the floss and did like a color chart and everything. It was really cool that she did that.
It came on that little.
Yeah, it came on this card, and this is, and then it has this sparkle. I mean,
That's cool.
That looks like ocean. I
yeah,
love it.
it's pretty cool. And I couldn't believe the ladies that were almost done with theirs because we got it like the second day or something.
Oh, wow.
Holy,
Or
holy.
I can't remember.
I can't stitch at a retreat. How
and
did they do
I
that?
couldn't believe some of those ladies that were like so far. It was just insane. But so the other thing that I really thought was awesome, well, I have to say, and I showed a picture of Jeanette. So that was the first time we met. And she came up and was talking to me because she knew my name was Nettie. And she said she had to meet another Nettie because her family calls her Nettie because that's usually what people with Jeanette and Lynette, they nickname is Nettie. And then she realized who I was, and I was like, that's okay, I'm good, or that. But oh my gosh, we just hit it off, had such a connection. And then I've showed this before, is my stitch box that my sister made me with my name on it. And so when she's seen that, she says, oh my gosh, I have to get a picture with Nettie with the stitch box with the name on it because how am I ever going to see that again and stuff. So it was really cool. But the other thing is she got up and I believe she asked everybody if they wanted to share something, a tip or a trick that would help any of the other ladies. And there was so many fun things that everybody shared. And one of the things that I just thought was awesome was this little thing. And one of the ladies there, and I am so bad with names, I am so sorry, they introduced this little thing. And what it is, this is a sponge that you like your little sponges that you clean with. And this is a little jar that they keep in their stitching area. And this is actually from a Play-Doh set. And so you wet your sponge, you don't soak it, you just wet it so it expands in there. And then you can have the lid to keep it dry. But she said if you ever had problems with your thread, all those fuzzies, like you're stitching and you get all those fuzzies and everything, and or you get, like, if you bobbinate and you have all the wrinkles, you just put that against the sponge with your floss and just kind of moisten it a little. It pulls all those little flexy, all the little fuzzies down.
I need to see this live.
Oh,
Are you going to show
yes.
us live?
Well, I brought stuff,
I
so
can post like a story.
I could have brought some floss that was
I
pretty
have-
crinkled.
Yeah, I have.
Cause
I
got
have a
abominated
whole
floss.
bunch of these that we did the button or the pins with, and
Yeah.
so we're gonna make them this weekend,
Yeah.
and so the girls can have them all. But the gal that showed us how to do this, I just absolutely loved it. I wanted to show the girls, and so she's like, well, here, you can have it. And I said, oh, no. And she goes, no, you can have it. And so, but it fits in my little box, my little stitch box. So cute and so fun.
Yes.
I just thought, what a great idea. And I just loved how everybody was so willing to share all their
Yeah.
fun ideas. The other thing is they had a pop-up shop. And now Jeanette Douglas,
And I got
she-
these all on order.
oh my gosh, I've heard of the chubby bunny.
Yeah, that one's so cute.
I heard of the chubby bunny, and I knew I wanted to do it at some point, but I didn't realize that she also has
I love
the
the
chubby
bird.
bird,
I love the bird so much.
and she has the little chubby fox.
I need to do the fox for
And
Avery.
she does
Yeah, you
have
do.
a bee one too. I didn't get that one or that for some reason, but anyway. And then she had these charts, and these all right here, they don't have the the specialty stitches. It's all pure cross stitch. And she had such beautiful models that were just outstanding. But these little houses, or
Yeah,
no, let's
so
see, this is
I'll
Home
show-
Together.
So Home Together, I ordered, it's like a series
Yeah.
of 6, I believe.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so
is this the series?
This
you're
is
showing
the
us?
series
So
that I'm
I got
showing.
that on order.
Really cute.
So
Yeah.
really super, and they're just really small. You know, she had them done in this. I mean, the models were just, again, outstanding, just beautiful.
They're always so, like, I love seeing
Her
models
stuff's really pretty.
in
Yes.
real life.
And
It
then
just
this one
night
was
and day.
called
This one is
the
called
Sew Together,
Sew
and there's
Together.
6 of those, and so I ordered both series.
This, I think there's actually 8 of this one.
Oh, then
the
I
next-
ordered
I
all
don't
8.
know.
And I'm telling you, the next one she shows, I am doing.
Oh my
that.
gosh.
I
Is
love
this
that one.
just, I just love all the motifs.
Yeah.
I just absolutely love everything
Yeah,
on
that's
there.
cute. It says pins and needles. That is cute.
I mean, just, you know, if you guys have a second, I know the Emmy, she's
yeah, so they're on order, and then
yeah.
we'll put it in a newsletter, and Mom, when she starts stitching them, we'll be able to
Yeah.
see them.
I just, you know, and again, she just had such
I like the
beautiful
sheep.
models.
All those are so cute.
I
yeah.
couldn't resist. And I couldn't resist so much. And I just have to say, I hope there isn't a whip police, because I would be arrested.
Yeah.
I would be freaking arrested. So let's see.
There might be a whip police.
Oh, where did they go?
It's called her 4 daughters. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, maybe I didn't.
We didn't
Oh,
bring the
they're right here.
handcuffs, so you're okay
They're right
this
here.
time.
Okay, so the whip police would get me, because this is a Jeanette Douglas one.
I'm gonna like make a badge that says whip police.
Oh my gosh, this one I came home
cute.
and I kitted it. It's ready to go. I've picked out some fabric that they had there at the thing. I mean,
That's
look at the
really beautiful.
Oh my gosh, this gal here was at the
Who is that?
Fabric Spice Stephanie.
Oh,
yeah,
I've heard
Fabrics
lots
by
of good things
Stephanie.
about her.
Oh my gosh,
Hand-dyed
her
cloth.
hand-dyed or fabric was amazing. I went insane. So I've got that ready to go. And then they had some other ladies there that had, and they were from
Like a
Europe.
pop-up
They
shop.
were, yeah, they had a pop-up shop, and they're from Italy.
Wow.
And they had just adorable stuff. And so they had a bunch of seaside stuff.
Rovaris. I don't know if we're saying that right, but
Yeah.
Rovaris is the designer.
Oh my gosh. And
Rovaris.
I absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
I bought a bunch of stuff. My sister bought some. We even dragged in Michelle. But so then they had this one piece
love
that
that.
I
That's so
absolutely loved. And again,
That cloth is just
Yeah.
I love
very
that.
beautiful.
it's bunny. Oh my gosh. It was so cute. I couldn't even, I was like, I gotta do it. So we're all gonna stitch it.
That's cute.
I picked out this cloth to do it
That's
on.
beautiful.
And
That would be
All
a
of us-
beautiful cloth
oh my
to
gosh.
do a monochromatic
yeah,
stitch on.
I
with
just-
white.
I cannot wait.
Yeah.
And so
Be like lace.
yeah, I was like, no police is gonna come after me.
Yeah.
I'm making a police badge. Whip
Yeah.
police.
Yep. And then, oh, one last thing. So one of the things, sorry guys,
Yeah.
Oh, you're
good.
I enjoy it.
so one of the things when we were at the retreat, Anna, she gets up and she has everybody stand up that's from Florida, and like probably more than half the group stood up. And then there was, okay, stand up if you're not. And, a few ladies stood up. And then I guess she gives a prize out to people that have traveled the furthest. And all of a sudden she calls me and my sister up and says, I guess we were the furthest that traveled to the retreat.
Wow.
And so and we got a prize, which was, I don't know if anybody's used these flosses.
What is it called?
It's
Cotton petite.
Sulky.
Oh.
silky. And
Sulky.
I
I've heard
I've
people
heard of
mention
it, but
that.
I've never used
I'm
it.
really excited to try this. And in the pop-up shop, there was another gal there that had some patterns, and every time I went in, I would look at this one piece she had done, and I was like, I was like, I gotta buy this. And when I bought it, it actually calls for these flosses, but it's called a stitch a day. And it only calls for like, what is it, like 8 different flosses. And so like one day you do a frame, the next day there's a fancy stitch in each frame. And this is very hefty. It is a big hefty kit. And so each frame has a specialty stitch that it will teach you how to do that.
Wow.
And
really cool.
so I was like, I don't know when I'll start this, but I really want to try
That's
this.
awesome.
I
That
was
would
like,
be fantastic.
this would be
Someone
fun.
said the sulky is great on 32 count linen.
Oh.
Oh,
So
Good
you
to
probably
know.
need to do a smaller count.
yeah. Well, that one that they did the piece on, she told me was done on I think it was just a 28 count. I don't know if it was linen or not. But I wanted to show you some of the other cloths I got from
Nice.
this
Oh,
gal.
wow, that's
I
Look
love
how
that.
pretty that
I love
is.
cotton candy.
Yeah, I just thought that had
That
such
reminds me of like
pretty
Care
color.
Bears, Rainbow Bright.
Yes.
I love it.
And then here's another one.
Oh, I love that. What's
Oh
that
my gosh,
called?
it was just so pretty. And then this one,
Chocolate milk.
I might have to steal some of this cloth from her.
Mm-hmm.
Are
yeah,
we gonna?
they were
be able
all
to
really
share?
pretty. And then I have a Halloween piece I've been trying to find to put a cloth to do on it because it's a designer we're going to try to get in our shop soon. And I picked this one out. I don't know if you can really
Ooh.
tell, but
Yeah.
it's got a lot
really
of
cool.
purple and
I
looks,
like that.
looks scary. Like it might be good Halloween fabric.
That's
so
awesome.
Great for
so
Halloween.
I went crazy and bought a lot of cloth. And then let's see, sorry, me and my sister after the retreat, we went up to St. Augustine. And if anybody's never been to St. Augustine, you need to go. If you're visiting Florida area, up in that area, it was amazing. It was beautiful. So much history. I couldn't believe the history that place has, and so many fun shops and everything. But we were finding souvenirs, and I found this little cute guy.
That's cute.
That's so cute.
And
I
it's
love that.
It's a pencil sharpener.
Oh.
Would you look at that?
And this little thing.
Sharpens it.
Would you
I
look at
know.
that? I think I need that.
Oh my gosh.
I
was
was
like-
looking at.
I
We'll
was
take
like,
a 6.
and it's heavy, and it's heavy. I was like, oh my gosh.
Is it brass or?
Well, it's not like extremely heavy, but it's got
That's
some,
really cute.
it's got some weight to it. And I
Was
was
this like a souvenir thing or like
yeah,
an
it's
antique?
it's a souvenir.
Oh, okay.
They were selling them.
That's so
That's so
cute.
cool.
And I was like, oh my gosh.
I want to try.
I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have that.
That is
Oh yeah,
cute.
that does have weight.
And
There's a couple
And look, that
questions.
moves up and down.
Can I answer a few?
Oh my
Yep.
gosh, that's so,
So
cute.
someone asked if the snowman kits are being restocked. As of right now, no. But we did get a count, and it could be a possibility. I need to tell them that information. But right now it's a no, but it could.
And if it is, it's going to be very few because we listed majority
Yeah,
of what we had.
so-
It was for incidentals or if
The
someone.
paddle is one part of it, and then the kit. We have kits left. We are out of paddles. So if we can get Dad to make more paddles, we'll be able to do both. If not, we'll just do the kit.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
And then the other thing is our dad's shop is more men made on Etsy, and there's nothing in it because he only drops and it usually sells out.
Oh, I just read this one. Oh, Susan. Hey, Susan. White and black silky covers so much better than DMC.
And it's from Italy,
Oh,
and
good
someone
to
said
know.
it's equivalent to one strand of DMC. So
Oh,
Yeah, because you only use the one thread. I'm really excited to start
that's
that.
awesome.
Like I say, I would be arrested. It's
Yeah.
just insane. But
Do
that's
you want to
okay.
be arrested, Mom?
Okay.
The whip
That's
police
so
are going to
funny.
come arrest
Yep,
you.
the whip, please.
Are we showing whips first?
yeah, I'm excited. I've got lots of.
I have
Oh,
a couple
whips
whips.
and-
Well,
Yeah.
real
Finishes.
quick, let me just show you the one and then I'll let you guys show some. So me and my sister going to the retreat, we decided we wanted to show
this.
a piece of.
This was an exclusive at Market.
We wanted to do a piece that was
Oh,
to
so cute.
remember the retreat that we went together, and so we picked out a pattern which was Hester's Easter jumper.
Which is so cute. That
It's
came
so
out at
cute.
Market Nashville.
And
Yep.
this I saved the ticket. I picked this
Oh,
floss up at
Blvd LA.
when we
Cloth.
were in
Yeah. Stitch West.
Stitch West. And so, and I'm just picking colors I like.
You're
there's
winging
just,
it.
I'm just winging it.
Nice.
So
That's awesome. Good job,
This is-
Mom.
Got me to-
I like winging things. dude.
this is
That's
how
what
far
I've
it
been
is.
doing.
I've gotten. It's turning out so pretty. I just unbelievably love it.
That cloth is really
And it,
pretty.
oh my gosh, and it feels so good.
Yeah,
I
it has
mean,
like
it's-
it's substantial, but it's not
Yeah,
like
I mean,
stiff.
And it's a 25 count, but I'm not kidding. I just love stitching on this. It's just been so easy.
I love the colors you
Yeah.
chose. Yeah.
And-
Somebody said Nettie went wild on spring break. So cross stitcher's gone wild.
Oh, it was
That's
really
hilarious.
funny
That's
because
true.
it was really funny
That's
because the Little Italy people that had the patterns, they had the most beautiful cross stitch C pattern, and it was hooked to this beach bag.
Yeah.
And I grabbed the pattern, and I'm like going, "Oh my gosh, I got to get this for Emmy. It's so cute." And then come to find out, they only sell the pattern with the bag, and it's all made up. And they wanted, I think, $120 or $140 for the whole thing. And I was like, no, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Well, Michelle, my sweet new friend Michelle, her husband goes to these retreats with her to keep her company and make sure she's safe and everything. And they're just so cute and stuff. So she went upstairs and told her husband about it. And he said, "You go back down there and you buy that thing."
Oh my gosh.
And so he made her go down and buy it. And it was so cute. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. But it adorable. Really cute.
I just keep thinking of MTV like spring break.
I know,
Wild.
like cross stitcher's gone wild.
We had
That's
so
hilarious.
much
I mean, that's
fun.
where they all go is Florida.
We did.
That's so
I mean,
funny.
we had so much fun. We went to the beach one day, and then also they had a a spaceship launch
Oh,
in
yeah.
the evening.
That's cool.
And so we all got to walk down at the beach and watch the spaceship go off.
That's cool.
And it was windy and crazy, but oh my gosh, we had
That's
so
cool.
much fun. And the food was amazing. Anna, the hotel, everybody just outdid themselves. I
Yeah.
just had no
That's
complaints
awesome.
whatsoever. It was an amazing
How
retreat.
many has she done a lot of? Is she been
She
doing
does it.
retreats
Oh
a long
yeah,
time?
she's been doing retreats for many years.
Okay.
And
So
she
it sounds
does
like it's a
it-
great one if
yeah.
you wanted to attend.
she
yeah.
does it in every year, and it's spring fling.
That's
it's-
so cool.
And she does one a year, right?
I think she just does one a year. We
Oh,
were gonna
okay.
do hers, but the dates
Our
didn't.
schedules.
The dates didn't coincide with things that the
Yeah.
girls had already planned, and so
Yeah.
we're hoping that down the road we'll get to do that because it was an
Yeah.
amazing retreat, and again, so many sweet people.
Yeah.
So
It's
anyway,
awesome.
anyway,
Should we show some whips?
yeah, go ahead, girls.
Let's see the whips. I want to see all of Mom's whips.
Well, I have a lot more at home, but
Oh, I believe that.
I did bring my 4th of July thing,
Oh yeah.
so I'll show it.
I'm trying to find the cover. Hang on. American Welcome by Plum Street Samplers.
I'm so excited to see this, Emily.
Oh yes.
It's so
It's
beautiful.
been really fun.
Ooh.
It's a hard one to
Oh,
put
and it's
down.
in your
Yeah.
little ocean bag.
My mom got me an ocean bag for my birthday, right?
Isn't that
I have to
perfect?
say, I still have bags I gotta fill, so I don't feel like.
And then I got this at the retreat, and I followed her on Instagram, and she sells them. And Java Girl mentioned them.
Yeah.
I actually really like this zipper pull, and I might order some more.
Oh, cool.
And I can't think of the name, but she gave them to us at Stitch West. And I have a color conversion in our Etsy. I'm stitching mine on
Oh, beautiful.
27 count Linda light taupe. So I did a classic color
that
works.
needle.
Don't
Is there
poke
thread?
yourself in the eye.
Okay.
I have a needle sticking
Yeah,
out.
I was like,
ready to stab.
So that's my color conversion so far, and I am quite pleased.
It's gorgeous.
You did a beautiful
Yes,
job,
you
Emily.
did.
And it's been fun to stitch. I don't want to put it down. Like, I had to put it down to start something else because I watched Nicole Spores, and it motivated me to
Don't
start
you just
something
love
else.
a piece that just speaks to you and it's like
Yeah.
you savor it? It's like,
For
oh
sure.
This
my
one has
gosh,
been
I
fun.
savor it.
It's been fun, and I can't wait to keep going.
Yeah,
That's it.
I love it.
I'll show you guys. Last time I was here, I showed something I was going to start at Stitch West, which I did not because I'll just tell you guys, I
This takes
can't
focus.
It's too fun. It's too fun to sit and chat. I can't focus, okay? I just can't. So it's Float by Plum Street. I think we're on a Plum Street kick right now, Em.
Yeah, I love Plum
Because
Street.
my other whip is a Plum Street too. But I am
Ooh,
loving
it's
this.
So pretty.
You guys,
We need to
it
get this
is
cloth in.
gorgeous.
Oh, wow. This is going to be just absolutely
Charcoal, what?
stunning.
That is charcoal 32 count.
How
And
is
So
it-
we'll
is
get
it
this
hard
on
to
order.
stitch on? Is it
Oh,
hard?
it's hard. You guys, I wear readers. My readers are a 1.5. I wear those all the time when I stitch.
And she also wears contacts.
But that's for far
That's
away.
for far away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So,
okay.
but I have my readers on and I cannot see with
Wow.
my. So I have one of those lights.
Here, I gotta
It's
look
what
at
light?
dense. It's dense.
Here, let me look at that.
The you know the lights, you guys, that have the magnifying with the light. I have
I
to
couldn't
look
do
with
that.
my readers through that magnifier to see the holes. It is so concentrated.
Yeah.
I remember trying to stitch on that
Mm.
a long time ago, and I gave up. So
I don't think
I
can
am
do
really proud of you.
So
Yeah.
okay, I will say though, once I got into the rhythm, like it was okay. It took a hot second to start because I'm
I'm
like,
gonna try and
how am
find
I
this
gonna
lady.
see this? But I can't wait to show you guys when this is finished. I will do the sting that because she has the complimentary. Who was the other one? Heartstring
Heartstring.
sampler.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that one too.
Yeah, so I'll do that. And I loved your idea, Emily, that do we have any of those panels left with the wildflowers? Because I'm like, I want to do it now.
The panels.
Had the
You
wild-
hung in your
wildflowers.
living room.
You hung it in your living room?
No, those
Those
sold
sold
out.
out.
Oh, okay.
That's
That's okay.
I like that. No, they're sold
Yeah.
out.
It's fine. But I'll at least do both of those.
They were fighting over samples this morning.
Yes.
yeah, they were.
We
They
were,
were fighting
and
over
I'm just
samples.
mom.
I wasn't.
And I'm like, I'm the sewer.
I
I
wasn't
get
fighting
first
over
pick
anything.
Because growing up, when we made anything, whoever was the maker got the bowl. You could not call the bowl to lick unless you were the maker. And if the maker didn't want it,
yeah.
then it got passed on. That should be how the
I wish Christy Java Girl could tell. Someone asked about my zipper pull. Christy it was in her Flosstube.
Mm.
And I followed her on Instagram. I'm trying to find her for you guys.
Well, I only have one other whip. I have
Oh.
some finishes, but
Yeah.
did
I only
you
have
I
one
have-
other if you
I
want to
have
show
Okay.
you.
a couple things, but
Whoops.
I follow too many people, you guys. I'm like a follow happy person on Instagram. Let's just say that.
my only whip is I started my monthly minis,
I love that one. That's
and I'm doing June. I'm starting with June, and it was you guys like
That's
I
so
now
cute.
know why you guys are like these are addicting because it is. They're just small and easy and
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
it's like pat you on the back after 10
Okay.
minutes.
Yeah. So the zipper pull is on Instagram, Berry Queen Stitching on Instagram, and she sells them. So like here's
those are really cute.
they're beautiful. And she said, I think her daughter helps her make them.
That's awesome.
And she was sitting at Christy's table, I think.
Somebody wants to know which light you recommend.
Yeah, I don't. What light do we use? What light did we all get last year, you guys?
Oh, I don't like it.
Well, okay, but it's,
Sorry.
I've not had a problem with it.
So I haven't had a problem either, except for the battery does not last.
Mm-mm.
So I have this big, huge extension cord that stays plugged in. Is it Halo? What are you pointing to?
The computer's
Her
going.
computer.
Oh.
Oh, I was like, is there a ghost in here?
So
That was freaking me out. I was like wigging out.
I
on
thought
her
the light
computer.
was sitting over here, but I think it's the Halo.
Halo.
It's Halo.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
it
I think they're
collapses. It's great for
yeah.
traveling, but you're not going to keep it charged. And so if you're going to go to a retreat, you're going to need to buy one of those big, huge things that sit on your table and you can charge
I
it.
bought a huge battery pack thing that charges and set by me, and that was nice. But
I like that it has the magnifying
Yeah.
thing because I've never had to use that, but for this particular project, I had to
Someone
use
said
it.
to put a light under you with a white piece
Yeah.
of paper.
Okay, so I have tried to do something with something lighter underneath it.
That's what I.
when I did a one piece, I have stitched one piece on black, and it was like
Yeah.
a long time ago. I only was able to stitch it in the light of day when and lighting in the house was really good, and I could have natural lighting and do it more. I just have a
So
hard
I was
time with
gonna
the
say
black.
though, we they have chalkboard in Ada, and that would be way
Yeah.
easier to
So we
see.
could feature chalkboard.
Yeah, we
soon.
could. And we might even have some.
I actually
feel
really like the chalkboard. Ada.
I do
do
too. I
too.
like it better than the
I
black.
stitched on it a couple times. I do
Yeah.
like it better than black.
Than
Yeah.
just plain black. I did bring the 4th of July rules, so this is how far I've
And
gotten.
she's stitching it on the vintage country mocha,
And
which
I'm-
we featured.
Yeah. And Mom, you're using the called for, correct?
Yes, I'm using
Okay.
all the called for, other than I switched out the white for the ecru.
Okay.
So
Looks really good.
yeah, it's gonna be pretty long, but
And I will say, you guys, because I sit behind the screen usually watching Flosstube, and I feel like everything you guys show, like on the screen, is very true to color. It has been very
Nice.
So just if you guys are wondering that, everything that they show has been very true to color.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
I've
good to
been
know.
using all the called for on that, and and it's been so fun to stitch. I love. I don't know about you guys, but it's kind of fun because I think, oh, I'm done with the section. Now I can move on.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm done with the section. I can move on.
Yeah.
So, but the other piece that I've been working on, not a lot, but I did get a few more stitches in, was this one here from Heart and Hand. I did this one. And when I came home from the retreat, I worked on it some more.
And that's
Oh,
a
I love
potato.
it.
Potato.
And it's on
Adorable.
potato.
I love it on that cloth.
It was funny because a lot
I
of
love
people
potato.
at the retreat in Florida was like, oh my gosh, Nettie, we love the potato.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
That
and
is really. I
stuff.
love those colors.
So, yeah, and I'm using the called for that is in the
You
chart.
forgot the pattern.
Oh.
I just
So.
don't want you to forget it.
No, I can't forget that. But and then the other one that I pulled out and started working on again was this little guy.
Potato.
That looks like 32.
Yeah,
So
it
she's
is.
stitching this on 32 vintage
I
country
can-
mocha.
Yeah, and this is the flea market basket. This one here.
Which we might have some of those in the shop because I
Yeah.
feel like we ordered
And-
some.
And so I'm doing
so
it on
pretty.
32, and I'm actually using I'm just using all color and cotton. I'm just
Really
picking
nice.
a color as I go. I've got my little
Your
conversion,
improv stitching.
my improv stitching. So I just have all my colors, what I'm doing. There's just a couple more I've got to pick, but it's been just when I
That's
just get out and I just put a few stitches in here and there and stuff, and it's
I'm really curious if that gingham's gonna be killer for you.
yeah, that is. I didn't realize, but if you guys look at this,
cow.
that's all
So
stitched.
that's not the cloth.
That
That's
is not the
stitched.
cloth. That's stitched.
Wow.
And so, but you know what a good thing for a fill-in.
That
Yeah,
would probably
Like,
be a really
you
good
know,
retreat
that's
thing.
That
that's
will be
what
a
I
good
like
fill-in.
is like a good fill-in when you're
I
to
just
no
know I'm
thinker,
like, dang.
and
It's gonna be like the brick house on my Plum Street that you're showing me.
Yeah.
Mm.
and then I just have one done that I've got finished, so I can wait.
Okay, so I have a finish too. You
I
wanna show
have
your
this
whip?
is my whip, and then yeah, we could go into finishes. So my other Plum Street I started this is the day I've literally had this kit kitted for a year, you guys, and I
I'm
finally
stitching this
started.
in timeout.
Oh, I've got that one all
that's so
kitted. I just
good.
haven't started it.
And I'm doing it on 28 count mushroom. This is gonna be huge.
It is.
But it's so beautiful.
Oh
I know.
my
I'm
gosh.
excited.
I
Yeah,
love
me
that
and you
border.
kitted that a year ago, I think.
I did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I did. And you guys, the reason I started at the bottom is because I only had certain colors. I came here to shop. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm shopping while I'm here and getting
So
some restock on some stuff. for supplies, and that's
I need to unpick. I'm ready to go back.
yes.
Unpick.
You're ready
So,
to take it
Do
out
it
of
when you're
timeout.
fresh. Do it first thing when you're
Yeah,
fresh,
so-
and then unpick.
the door, I added an extra stitch, which therefore like threw off my bricks and windows, and it ticked me off.
Oh.
And I know some people are
Well,
like,
you
it's
could
fine,
have a crooked house.
but I'm not going
Well,
to
I feel
accept
like-
that.
Well, for that house specifically, because it's brickwork.
Yeah,
that
you've
would
gotta
really
be on.
be difficult
So,
to fix. Like if you
I'm
didn't
going
unpick it.
to unpick.
Yeah, you've got to be on that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I have a finish-ish.
A finish-ish.
How about finish-ish?
A finish-ish.
In the monthly minis, I started this weekend Lindsay's 4th of July one.
It's funny because it was between that one and that one that I was gonna start, and you started
yeah,
that one.
I think this is the light taupe, but I also think it might be platinum. I don't know.
I
So
wanna
this
do
a
it.
little
this
lighter.
is 32 taupe. This is
Yeah,
regular.
that looks like white taupe.
This is platinum.
So I
Platinum. That does not look like platinum.
Okay, it's taupe.
it's definitely taupe. Look at because I feel like platinum is more green undertone
Oh.
to me at least.
And
This is taupe.
I watched on Sunday Nicole Spore her Biscornio stitch along, and I was like, "That's it. I'm doing it."
Yeah, I want to do
So
that. Let's get on
I'm
the
gonna
trend.
stitch this again. And I did have a question if someone can answer, and I'm fine on picking. When you do the border for the Biscornio, I only went one stitch over. Is that right? Could someone answer? Or do I need to go like two?
You got lots of cat hair on there.
I know.
Can I- Let me look at that.
There's a stitch out there that says there's probably
Let's see.
dog hair on this. I need one that says there's probably cat
Oh,
hair.
that is hairy, but
She was laying with me all weekend.
okay. I wondered. Actually, for some reason, I just thought it came
So
with the
there's
border
a
of
lot
the
of
mini.
there's a lot of cat hair on this because she was snuggling me, and I did
She's so
brush
pretty.
her. But I'm gonna could someone answer if they know? If they know I need to go down another stitch for
So
the
what
border.
do you mean? Like you would skip?
So this
like
border-
2 over 2, or how? Like
Do I need to
explain.
go? I went one stitch. I'm wondering if I need to go farther
Is that
out.
just one? That's not a
It's-
cross stitch. That's just
Just a-
going
That's a running
over.
That's
stitch.
a running like back
Okay.
stitch.
Yeah.
But yeah, how many?
It's
Like
four
four
stitches
stitches
away,
away.
I believe.
so you
I
might-
believe
you're
Nicole
gonna
went
have to
out
pick
3.
that.
Yeah, darn it. I knew I had a feeling.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's not full crosses.
No, I'm
It'll
not
come
worried
out
about
fast.
it. It's not a big deal. You could choose, but she would maybe do 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I was trying to find where she maybe recommended that. I looked through her videos and I was like, I can't find if she did 3. Okay, thank you guys. I knew I could count on y'all. I was like wondering that, and I should have
I can't wait to see
stayed
this.
patient and not jumped the gun on that.
I know. I've been seeing
I
all those
wanna-
out there. They're so cute.
We
They're
need
really
to get
pretty.
together. Like, why don't we just do that and like have a girls' day and get together and make them
Yeah.
together?
Yeah, they're very
That'd be
popular right
fun.
now.
You can
Nicole.
do whatever you want.
But is the one stitch enough? Is it enough? Like, that's what I'm wondering.
as your stitch is smaller, you might want to do 2.
Okay.
I did do 3.
Mm.
Because that's only, the monthly minis are only like 39 by 39. So they are
Yeah.
very small.
Mm.
Yeah. And this is going in my double. And and I changed the red to the 22.
I really like that.
So
do
this
too.
is a different
I like
red
it a
than the
lot.
call for.
I
And
like it.
I did it to my conversion that I did for, this is my case with all my colors by Christine. And I did all the called for but the red. So
Very good.
that's it for
Very
that.
good. What else do you have, Kate?
I brought quite a few things because you guys, I wanted to show off stuff, and so since we just did Patriotic, I finished this last year. I'm gonna fully finish it, but it's Emily's color conversion.
Yeah, that's the same colors. So
So Land That I Love is Lindsay's little Patriotic stamp, and then this flower basket is from the Memories
Summer memories.
Summer
Which
Memories.
we
which
might
is-
have some.
We
do.
have those.
I put them in the Patriotic section, everybody,
Oh.
and so it calls for Aurifil, and Emily came up
I
with
did
a
a
conversion.
conversion.
And we don't have any of those for sale, but the 4th of
It's
July
mostly
rules.
4th of July rules floss.
Exactly.
it is.
So
She went
that's-
off that.
I went off her color conversion for 4th
And-
of July rules.
I believe I used the same, the Land That I Love. I did the same floss.
Yeah. I did
So-
too. So I will, when I do my Patriotic display, I'm going to have a Biscornio. I grabbed the Tiny Town Patriotic by Heart and Hand. I'm going to stitch it in those colors, and I'm going to make a drum, and I'm going to have the most beautiful patriotic display.
The most beautiful display in the whole world.
in the land of
In
stitching.
the land of
Just
stitching.
kidding.
I love it.
So I am so excited to show you guys this.
This is so
It's
cute.
This might be in stock.
Ooh,
This
I
is
want one of
Stitching in the
those.
Round by JBW
Yeah.
Designs.
She has a ton of these, and I grabbed all of them at
and
Nashville.
I did it on 32
So
count
cute.
blush with
I love her, by the
Ripe
way.
Melon Classic Colorworks.
They're so
JBW.
cute.
I don't know her name. What is her?
Oh my
Judy.
gosh, that is so
It's
cute.
Judy Whitman.
I love her. She is such a treat to visit in Nashville. I love
See,
visiting
I'm
her
jelly
booth.
that you
I
get to
know.
go out and
I-
visit all like the booths and like
She's a
know,
sweetheart.
get to know the
You
design.
got, I have like look at this pair of scissors right here that my
It's
it's
so
so cute.
It matches our shirts.
So
Yeah.
I just absolutely love that. And I did on this pattern, it's hard to see, but there's like light pink all throughout. And I left all of that off. I only did like the red. That's all I
cute.
stitched.
I want to see.
Definitely check out her rounds. I bought a lot of
I
them.
see. Okay.
She has
Oh,
holidays.
And look how that's like skeins of floss.
Yeah, so cute.
Okay, we all have to have that.
So I
you could give this to mom.
if you I was gonna say class this is all what we did for the Valentine Quaker. So if you have
Oh.
leftover, that's
Blush
what
is
I
in stock. Blush 32 count
Yes.
Lagana.
blush, and I did Ripe Melon Classic Colorworks. I used my leftover floss.
Bright melon is the Valentine's.
That's what I did. So
Yeah.
That is so cute. So I can have this. Are you done?
She's like, no.
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
I like to restitch things, as you guys can see. That
That's
was
true.
another thing
Yeah.
I was-
You
do.
actually do that.
I do
Yeah.
that a lot. I don't know
That's
why.
got a
but-
lot of really cute small.
I'm kind of like, hallelujah, I
So,
can get rid of
um,
this.
let me
I
show ya.
gave a lot of patterns on the giveaway table, and they got snatched up real quick, the ones I was done with.
So I just posted this, and I did a poll
Oh, I
Cute.
love this one.
if I should leave the tomato red, and it was unanimous. It was like 70
Now,
something
is this
percent.
a freebie?
That's a freebie from Heart and Hand. She did it last year at Nashville, I think.
Yes.
So what was the 70% yes or no?
70% yes on keeping the red tomato, which
Yeah.
I had someone message. They're like, well, is it bothering you? Do you not like it? And I'm like, oh, no, I just
I
kind of did it for
did.
fun. I wanted what you guys
I
thought.
did find a pink tomato at an antique shop.
Oh, really?
And I do have a
I
pink
see it.
tomato.
Oh, so I do need to still put the little pins in the, like, you have to stitch the pins on the tomato, but I was waiting to do that to see what people thought.
I'm gonna have to load that. That's another really cute
And
one.
she has it free on her website. You can go to Heart and Hand, and she has it there. And I used I stitched it on 36, or no, I'm sorry. What did I stitch this on?
That's linen.
It is linen, you guys. It is 32 count platinum Belfast linen.
That's
And it was hard to,
beautiful.
you guys, that was like hard. And then I did the Valentine floss pack that we came out with this year.
Oh, okay.
That's what I used.
All right.
So,
We're like, oh.
and I want to just share with you. So I'm doing that. And then I know Christy, she just shared
Oh my
this.
gosh.
Oh.
It's really funny because when she first posted, when she first posted it, it's like a while ago, she said something. And I'm like, oh my heck. I think it was when she started stitching. I'm like, I'm going to do this because
Yeah.
I talked about
we
stitching
had talked
this.
about restitching this.
I
in
said
this
we
color.
could do a
the
stitch along
Valentine floss
where
pack.
you do it in every season.
I wanted
Yeah,
the
but-
Valentine floss pack in this. And Christy, like, she didn't use the
basically
Valentine.
did that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's so freaking cute.
Yeah, it's
So-
adorable.
That, I'm going
Go to her Instagram. She's just showed a picture of it the other day.
Yeah. And on our floss,
So
did
you
she
could
show it on her
use-
floss tube?
yeah,
I think,
so.
yeah, I watched the Flosstube.
So you could use, like, I think she probably posted the colors if she did use those, or if you picked up a Valentine floss pack, it's very similar.
We still have some spring ones that would look great too, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the spring.
The spring.
Because it had
We have a
purples and-
Primrose favorite spring floss pack.
We
I
have,
think
like-
that would be adorable in either way.
Mm.
The more dusty colors and the bright happy colors.
For sure.
All right.
So I have one finish, and I
This
finished,
is on my docket.
and I actually finished it at the Cocoa Beach retreat.
Oh.
And
Did
so
you get to ring the bell?
they didn't have a bell.
Oh, okay.
They didn't do a bell ringer, which was fine.
I want to get a horn
I'll
where
ring
it's
the
like,
bell for
"Doo,
you."
doo, doo." Like,
So-
you know, the like dance. I
So
want to do that.
I finished this one.
Is that one or two? Okay, that's Floral Etchings 2 by
Yeah.
Heart and Hand.
Gorgeous.
I
Isn't that
plan to
pretty?
do these.
I need to see that, like, turned around.
I
It
cannot
looks
wait.
So
Oh, I love it.
I
I
did
love it.
all the called for. It's on the 25 count potato. And so the next one
It looks so
is
good
going to
on
be
that
this
cloth.
one that I'm going to do.
You have
And
me convinced.
you know, I'm kind of thinking she might come out with more
I wouldn't be surprised.
because these are, and so I'm like going, you know, I
They're
gotta
so
have
cute.
her, she's got to come out with another because you hang things in 3s, not 2s.
Mm.
And so I thought, wouldn't that be
That
pretty
is
to,
so pretty.
to, you know, put them all in the same kind of frame.
I
and
love
put
that
them like in a,
plum flower. The
yes,
plums.
the
It's so
purples,
beautiful.
the purples that she's used.
It just pops on that
Oh
cloth.
my gosh.
That cloth, I
love
actually
potato.
stole a half a yard of that cloth.
I
It's
was-
in-
you
I'm
guys-
like,
I
I
love
stole it, even
I-
though it's like our
You
shop.
got it.
This is, I have a
Technically.
list right here, guys, and it's on here.
Yeah.
And if it's sold out, I'll have to
I
wait.
took some potato.
It's so funny because I'm not kidding how many people
Well,
came up
Brother-
to me and was like, I need the potato. But I just
Yeah.
envision this in 3.
Someone asked
And-
about hive
Well,
rolls.
Katie's gonna show her hive rolls, so we'll talk
Yeah.
about hive rolls.
Okay.
I actually tried one of the floral etchings. I stitched 10 count. I did country mocha, and I used Weeks pearl cotton. I should have brought it so I could have shown you guys. Like, I want to
Yeah.
finish it. I don't know how to finish it. And Jessie, when we went to Stitch West, we went up to Shepherd's Bush, and Jessie picked some cloth for that. And so now seeing Mom, like, you guys, when I see people stitch things and finish, I have to do it. Like,
Yeah.
I get convinced. Just show me something and you've convinced me, and I'll do
Yeah.
it. Are you guys like that? Like,
I
Well,
seriously.
it's when you see
I am
something.
easily influenced.
Same here.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I'm constantly very easily influenced. One last thing I was going to show you guys is this little tool, and I mentioned it to the girls the other day. They gave us each one of these tools at the Cocoa Beach, the spring fling. I don't know if you guys ever seen one of these, but they're called a snag nab, and it's just a little needle tool that has like, it almost looks like it should be put in a drill. And I don't know if you guys have ever used one of these, but they explained it to where what you do, have you ever had, you're stitching along and you go to where your thread is like that little and you
Every time.
and you just need to finish that X. I guess that, and I haven't tried it, so I really like to try it,
Yeah.
but you poke it through and that will grab that thread, so you don't have to use your needle to get it
I
to
want
go
to
back
try
through.
this. Can we try this weekend?
Yes, yeah.
Because
Well,
I want to see it
I
in
bought-
action.
Me
I
too.
bought one for each of the girls.
Oh,
So
yay. Because
they're-
I am notorious.
I
for
think
that.
I left mine at home, but
I'm notorious for
so
like
anyway,
hanging on to the last thread.
Me too.
I
Because
just
I don't want to rethread another needle.
I want to. Yeah, I don't want to thread another needle, especially when you just got
And
to
when
finish
it's
one
expensive.
stitch.
Yeah, when I have to
Loss.
do one stitch, I'm
Yeah.
like, no. If it's even 3, I'm like, we are making this
Well,
bad boy work.
I do it because it's expensive floss.
Yeah.
That's
But it-
another reason I do
It
it.
kind of shows you the instructions on the back, and I just picked these up on Amazon. We'll have to see if we can order them for the shop. or we
Everyone
can,
say they love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Super excited.
I'm excited
We
to
will
use
be
it.
having
Yeah.
a demonstration.
Yeah, we'll be trying to figure that out. But yeah, I was like, I've never seen that before. I thought, what a fun thing.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So,
Go. You
You
guys
want
have
me-
two.
You do
finished?
I'll do
yours.
mine.
You haven't been able to show
I
something
have
for a second.
a finish, you guys. Ringing the bell.
Dealing.
This was the little
Freebie.
freebie I did at Stitch West.
You
And
will release
look at all my
this,
traveling in the
yeah.
back.
It's beautiful.
I'm not even looking at the back. I'm looking at the
Okay.
front. It's beautiful.
Yeah, so I did the called for colors, and I have to say, stitching white is, I have a
Painful.
hard time stitching
That's
white.
hard.
You
But you know
guys.
what? It looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
You did.
I mean, I'm
great.
the outsider looking in, and I'm not going to examine it, but
Yeah.
it is
you know, and
beautiful.
that's what I told the girls at the
I'm gonna examine
at the
it.
retreat.
Just
We were
kidding.
talking about backs and knots, and I says, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a naughty netty.
You're a naughty netty.
I'm
She's
just like,
naughty netty.
I have tried not to knot, and I can't do it. I've been cross stitching for probably more than 40 years, and you know, off and on. And I'm just like, how do you change that? How do you change that habit?
Well,
I think it's okay if you don't.
And
it's okay.
so-
Yeah, I will say something, and I think it's Fat Quarter Shop. What's her name? Kimberly. she did like a tutorial on how. So if I use DMC,
I do the loop method.
Yes, hands down. I love that method.
That
if you're
changed
using
my
DMC.
life.
But I thought you could only do that with one thread.
Yeah,
but
one thread,
one
and
thread and
when
you
I
double
double it, it's 2.
Oh, but I don't like to do that with the fancy
No.
floss.
No,
because it's
that's
not
right.
long
That's what I was
enough.
gonna say. Well,
That and it doesn't
it's not
keep
gonna
the
help.
variegation.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
fancy, I don't know what you call it. I just do a normal start. I don't knot it.
Yeah.
I just start it and loop
Yeah.
my stitch.
I mean,
through
I
it.
know there's several different ways, but
Yeah.
I get it.
You
When
know-
you're set in your ways and you've done it
oh
for 40
man,
years.
I mean, I learned how to embroidery probably when I was 8 years old, if younger, and it was wet your finger, twist the
Yeah.
knot. I mean, you know,
I do
and
it.
so
I still knot it that way.
I
Mom.
will be known as the naughty nutty with
I'm
the
a naughty daughter.
with with
you
with
got the naughty mom and the naughty daughter.
I still knot the
and,
same way.
and the
We're the good girls.
and the whip police are gonna be coming after us.
I'm a traveling naughty knotter.
So
Oh, that's funny.
Okay,
Let's make
Katie?
name tags.
we should.
Mom is the naughty nutty knotter. I love it.
I have to just show. Last time
Oh
I was
my
here, you guys, I
gosh.
was like halfway, and I
this
finished
was
it.
so
It's
pretty. I
beautiful.
love it. You did
So,
an awesome job.
I'm so
Kate.
excited to.
Looks so
Hive
good.
rolls is one of those pieces you can't put down.
You know,
What did you stitch it on? We have
So-
somebody asking what each of us stitched it on.
This is 25 count white. I did
Called
the called
for.
for floss
I did too.
because I do have a frame from my dad. And so I will be finishing this. I do have a start to my bee collection. I have a little like hutch that I put stuff in, and it's funny because every retreat I go to, I give a bee thing away. I've told this last time. I have my bee bag, it has every bee pattern. I have the key ring. This is, crucial, guys. You keep a bag with everything in it. And if you
Yes.
got to run and hurry and stitch something,
It's ready.
these
to
are
go.
the perfect ones, okay? So yes, that's
Well, I love it because like how many bee patterns do we have now? And we're releasing 3 more
Yeah.
later. And so
Yeah.
if you just
Plus that freebie is the bee
yeah, those
Yeah.
are bee colors.
I
so.
and another great, I think your 12 monthly minis, like you have that
There's
whole
one
book
in
in there.
there.
You have the floss pack. That is an easy go-to. You can find one that would fit to anybody.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of everyday or holiday.
Yeah.
So I
Mom,
love
you're
it.
doing the potato, right?
Yes,
Which I
I'm,
love.
I'm doing the potato, and I've been working on and off of it. It's just one that it's like kind of in my rotation. I'll sit there
Yeah.
and do a line of stuff and everything. But when you have that many whips, you everybody has to have a turn.
I've learned that I'm kind of monogamous, you guys. Like
I
I
can't.
I
I
have
can't
to
be.
when I
finish.
get to
I'm
a
like
point
that.
where it's like the home stretch, then I can't put it down.
Yeah.
It's like I just gotta do it. So yeah.
You could show that next.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
show these after.
Are you sure? Did you have anything else, Mom?
No, I think that's
Okay.
it.
And then I did finish,
love
you guys,
this.
the spring
is so
Quaker. I
pretty.
did
I'll show it
lavender.
close.
Here, I'll
32
open it.
count lavender with the called for floss, which was Blooming Crocus by Classic Colorworks.
I
And
love
so-
how tonal everything is. Like
And
I
it's-
love everything about that.
I did the finishing kit. So I feel like the rickrack matched really well,
Yeah.
with it as well. And this is the one thing, you guys, I told you earlier, the color comes across great. But for some reason, the purple, it is coming, I feel like maybe when it's
It
back
comes a
here.
little blue when
Back
it's
here,
close.
but back
Yeah.
here, I feel like it's a little more.
But in person, oh my, it's stunning. It's very beautiful.
So I love it. I'm gonna have Lindsay or Emily or both of them help me get a cute photo, and I'll post it so you guys can see it in
Yeah.
real life, like instead of just on the camera.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed doing that. I've stitched all the Quakers, and so
Yeah,
that's
you
when
have.
yeah, I'm gonna start the Patriotic.
You get a lot of stitching done.
Well, the evenings are when I get to stitch, and it's
Yeah.
really my downtime, you guys. I'm raising 4 boys. I have 3 that still live at home, and my life right now with boys and hormones is just like I have to have a getaway, and that's the getaway.
The getaway car.
So it's been very
That's so
therapeutic for me
funny.
lately, for sure.
I love it.
I finished some strawberries. I wanted to show them.
I love these. Are we gonna make some?
We need a sewing machine.
Okay.
So this is by Flabrica.
Flabrica.
That was really fun to listen
Flabrica.
to yesterday. Flabrica.
It's a PDF pattern. And I made a couple yesterday. Here's 2 of them. And they're so cute. I had so much fun making these, you guys.
You need a little
Adorable.
string.
So I told
Oh,
Emily, I'm like,
cute.
I need more strawberry props, and she whipped these right up for me.
I love
Not
it.
really for me, but
And are they just like stuffed with the polyfill?
I put
Yeah.
a little polyfill pellets and polyfill.
Okay.
But I honestly, I think I would just do polyfill.
we can make pin cushions.
I
out of
know,
these.
they're so
Oh, I want.
cute.
Let's do
So
it.
you could fill them with walnuts. You could do whatever you wanted, and they were so fun. I sat on my kitchen, the like TV dinner tray and cut out the felt. 10 out of 10.
Is that
10
felt
out
or
of 10
wool?
recommend.
Is
What?
that felt or wool that you
Those
use?
that-
That
are
is
felt.
the wool felt. It's mostly felt. I love it. I did cut out some yesterday with just the wool, and it was harder. I
'Cause it-
prefer
it's
the
not
felt.
as-
It's like a mixture.
Okay.
So the wool felt has more stability to it.
It was way easier to draw with my marking pen on than the wool, and way easier to cut out as well.
Yeah, because
Less
the wool
fibrous.
is very
So I've done both
soft.
now. I 10 out of 10.
They are
I want a
really
bowl.
cute.
So
Yeah, I need some of
Make a
those.
bowl of strawberries.
Yeah, I want some
and
strawberries.
then I have one
for
more
sure.
thing for cross stitching, and then we'll get to quilting. Christine Sherman Winding Rainbows. She sent me a stitchy case and some pins. I didn't bring those. This is her new case. I don't know which one it is.
The Stitcher 6, I think.
And she said,
I hope I said that right.
thank you
Christine.
so much. Her cases are phenomenal. I've been having a really hard time lately in my personal life. And so she sent this as like a
Aw.
treat, and she just spoils us, and I'm
She
like,
really
Oh, that's so sweet.
That's so
I just
sweet.
thank you so
So
much,
nice.
and I hope you guys can go and support her she has her own website, right?
Yeah, and Etsy Winding Rainbows. Is
Yeah,
her
so
Etsy.
please go support Christine. She's amazing. I love her so much, so thank you.
Does she have a tutorial to make the bags?
No, but
So
you
buy
buy
the she sells the patterns, and they
Because I've had a couple
Which I
of people
already
tell
bought the
me
pattern.
that they bought the pattern, but they haven't tried to make it because I haven't looked at the pattern. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
intimidating, because
I
that
think
can be very
patterns are,
intimidating. And so I
period.
wondered if she had a
Yeah.
tutorial,
Yeah.
a little bit on how to make it.
I
don't
think
know.
just patterns.
Just
but
pattern.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just
Me
curious.
and her had a sew day one day, and she
taught
taught me how to make one, and it was really fun. But
Yeah.
I feel like this one,
It looks a
I-
lot
I bought
easier
the
than
pattern.
the Ashley. Yeah.
yeah, I definitely
Because I think
It's-
I
it's-
like it
it
has
is
several pockets.
several pockets
And the zippers.
to
Yeah.
here and the zip.
Oh yeah.
Like, it is beautiful. I love her cases. They're like my favorite thing to have.
Yeah.
So
You know, it's funny because you get certain people that, I mean, like, we can make cases and we can do that because we all
I'm
sew.
working on making
But
stuff.
I just,
it's just nice
it's
when
so-
you can buy it.
Oh, it's so
Yes.
nice when you can buy it, and I that's one thing I loved going to the retreat up at Stitch West was they had several people up there selling them,
Yeah.
and just amazing ones that were like, oh my gosh, and because I like to see and make sure that, I mean, because they can be pricey.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and so I want to make sure it's the size I want. It's everything that I like. I did get one. Let's see, where did it go? Oh, this one. And I can't
We
remember.
got that at Stitch.
We got this one at Stitch West.
She had a pop-up shop.
And I don't remember who she was. We'll have to see if we can find it. But I love how she's got the handle on it.
Yeah.
We'll have to figure
I
out
love
who,
that.
because I know all of us picked some bags
Yeah.
from her.
I picked
And
one like that.
So
too.
we'll have to find out her and give a shout out
And
because
I-
I love finding, you know,
Someone's made 10 of Christine's pattern.
Wow,
Oh,
That's
wow.
awesome.
Yes.
That
I
is
was gonna
awesome.
say too what I love, and like, so I have some of Christine's bags too, and what I love is I have like the seasonal kind of ones,
Mhm.
and I just love. Emily has taught me this, and now that's what I did at the B one. Like I have now my Patriotic
like-
has all the Patriotic in it.
That's what I do. Too.
And
Yeah.
I just love that because I tend to stitch my stuff so it all kind of coincides
Yeah,
together.
I
so
could
I
show.
do like
So this
that.
is her Ashley. So what I have in here, is literally a ton of patterns that I plan to stitch in this colorway. So that's what Katie's talking about.
Yeah.
Our new needle minder I'm gonna put in here.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've got.
Which I took one already.
You did.
But,
Okay.
I'm putting our needle minder, and then literally I have a stack of patterns in here I want to stitch.
That's a good idea.
So Joanne said she has bought some of Christine's patterns and made several. So
That's
yeah,
awesome.
Okay,
I think I bought the pattern for this one, the one Emily just showed, the 6 one, because I feel like that one, if you are like kind of wanting something more simple and to jump in, I think that one would be a good one.
Yeah.
Because there's not as many
Parts.
Moving
parts. There's not as many parts.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So
We haven't even got to quilting.
Let's talk
I
about
know.
quilting.
It's been an hour and a half.
Oh wow,
Oh.
it's just been so fun.
We have another patriotic bundle for our quilters. And this is a mixture of lines.
This would be great for project bags.
Yeah, it sure would. Let's do
You
it.
gotta show that big one on the
Yeah.
back.
Okay. So
It's so cute.
so we got this one here.
Here I can.
Well-
Here, I'll open this one. I think this one needs to be opened. It's so cute.
That right there.
That's
bag.
a bag.
Yep.
Yeah, that is
Do it.
really
Go
pretty.
tomorrow. It'll be.
It'll be in the shop tomorrow.
Yep.
So then there's a red piece that goes,
Very nice. Very nice.
and then just a fun
Oh, I
blue
like
star
that.
one.
Put that in there.
Oh, I love this one.
So me and Lindsay both have patterns. Mine is
Oh
called
my
Liberty and Love, which
gosh.
is a cross stitch pattern with the heart, and then you have a sewing one.
Yeah.
A
And I
quilting
can't
one. It's
remember.
called Liberty.
And that's
Or a
what this
quilting one.
reminds me of.
And
is
we're
Yeah.
gonna release a kit for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Ooh, and another, gotta have your red picnic.
Yeah.
You've got to have that. I
Yeah.
love. Those are a must
It's
have.
a staple.
Yeah. And pretty blue. Oh, I think I almost like this one. Just
Yeah, I love
oh
that.
my
It pops with the
gosh.
white.
This
It's
would even
really
be
cute.
good for a bag.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, very cute.
So that will be in our quilting newsletter tomorrow.
Yeah.
Be sure to be subscribed to our newsletter if you're not, because tomorrow we are revealing the mystery quilt-along quilt. We're going to reveal it here now, but you'll get the last step
It's
in the
under
pattern. And so be subscribed, because tomorrow is also Free Pattern Friday, you guys. So
Do a
you're gonna
double
get
whammy.
two patterns, you guys. So
And-
be sure to be subscribed. There's the link.
Also, just so you know, in the newsletter, you'll have all 4 links to download each part. It will be in there,
Yeah.
and tomorrow is the last day, so you need to be subscribed.
Okay, drum roll.
Yep.
This has been a labor of love. and
Yes,
many
it
hours.
has.
Mom, how many have we made?
I have made, this is the 3rd one I made.
Can we get far
Oh
enough
my
back?
gosh, look how beautiful.
Okay, so
I
this
made 3
is
of these.
the Patriotic Mystery Quilt. It doesn't have a name. It's called Patriotic Mystery Quilt.
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
And I love it so much. It's probably my favorite mystery quilt we've done to date, because it just, I just love mystery the quilt-alongs, and this one is just so much fun, and I feel like it really showcases the fabric, and I don't know, Mom made it 4 times.
No, I made it 3.
3.
I made it 3. No fault of, well, one was my fault, but that's okay.
It is
But-
One was mine.
gorgeous.
I gave
can't
her the
wait to
wrong
make that.
fabric.
Yeah.
So,
And we
it-
didn't notice till
Third,
after.
third was the charm.
and it's so cute. I love
Yeah,
it so much.
it's
We got
really
threads
turned out
everywhere.
beautiful.
Thank you for joining the quilt along.
Yes.
Yes. And there'll be more, right?
Oh,
there's
yeah.
different
Yeah,
ones.
like-
We have more in the works.
And if you guys can, when you're on Instagram, if you guys tag stuff, it's really hard to see if you post and you use the hashtag. So if you can, use at @PrimroseCottageStitches or at @PrimroseCottageQuilts. I will see them if you use that. And I would love to share the stuff that you guys are sharing, especially right now if you can. We want to see this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
please be
Well,
sure to
and
tag
I think
us.
it'd be fun to see anybody that used
Did
their
it?
own fabric.
Yeah.
To see what
So,
fabric
and
coordinations.
we had a lot of questions like, can we use like not patriotic. So the reason I suggested patriotic, because we do have the stars and stripes motif, but you definitely don't have to
Yeah.
use patriotic.
It
but-
even looks like a little like flag right there.
I know.
I
That's
love
so cute.
Yeah,
Like
no.
I love doing this.
So
one.
just so
It's
you know, make
good.
sure when you're putting it together, you put it together right before you quilt it, because that was
Yes.
Mom quilted
so
it.
I
on one of
quilted
them,
one,
she
I
accidentally had
flipped
one
this.
of these striped blocks flipped. So she had two reds right here,
I
and
was like, just Photoshop it out.
I'm like,
No one
I,
will know.
I can't do it.
She's like, I'm not a miracle worker.
This is beautiful.
But no, it turned out really
It's so
beautiful.
beautiful.
Wouldn't a big bedspread, like a big
Yeah.
spread on your bed, be beautiful?
I
with
mean,
this?
you could totally do this block.
This
Right
this
here.
center block
The center block.
is
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, the
All right,
center block
so-
alone is just beautiful.
Be sure to be subscribed.
Yeah.
And fabric, if you did not happen to pick up a kit, we do have fabric requirements that are, actually I don't have it in the newsletter. I can post it again in the newsletter, but I believe it's on the download. And
Yes.
also it is in the Facebook group.
The quilting newsletter link did not work. Lindsay, can you link the quilting newsletter?
It's
again?
also linked in the show notes, by the way. Yeah.
Okay, so tomorrow is Free Pattern Friday,
That one.
and this one, kits are sold out. I'm sorry, but they went fast because this fabric
It's
is
beautiful.
just beautiful.
Gorgeous.
And I did this one twice too.
That was
because we decided
of a
to
reason.
change one of the fabrics.
Absolutely love it.
But
This is American Beauty.
if you're a beginner quilter,
This is perfect.
this is such a great project for you to do because it's basically just patchwork, and you'll get some skills with your border, but there's no triangles, so it's really easy.
Very straightforward.
And this is called Picnic Gingham, I think, is what I named it. So this is what it looks
Yeah.
like. Isn't it so
Yeah.
fun for
very,
4th of July?
very easy, simple.
Yes, you could
And-
definitely get this
yeah.
done in a weekend.
You know, and again, if
Emily's all back here.
if you weren't so lucky to get that, you could pick up one of these,
Yes, yes.
one of the bundles, and
So-
you could make, because I mean,
We will
It's
be
beautiful.
re-kitting this. I already told Emily we're gonna do a Halloween one and
Mhm.
we're gonna do a Christmas one
yeah.
because it's so.
So save your
neat.
pattern. Save your
I
pattern.
said it to you the other day.
Oh, I was like, that's news to me. But yeah.
No, but you know, that's one thing that
so cute.
I was lacking in doing is, you know, I get the newsletter and I didn't think about it, but I was like, why haven't I been saving these patterns?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so,
just download them and save
and
them.
so make
print
sure you
'em.
guys download them and save them. I save them on my iPad on my book. My
This would be a
Good
great
notes.
yeah, my
baby
good
quilt
notes.
too.
Yeah, that
Great
would be.
baby
quilt.
quilt.
Baby
Yeah.
shower
for sure.
gift.
Yep, perfect for a baby quilt.
And I want this like sitting like as a triangle kind of on my
Yeah.
table and having a
That's
pretty
kind
bouquet
of how
flowers.
I staged it. You can put it on a table,
Yep.
kind of do it like Katie said, like do a triangle, and then in your center you have like your flowers or plant or something. It's just so good for decorating.
Yeah.
And then we have another kit that is being released tomorrow. This is
the beginner quilt, man. You only have,
have to
bind
sew
it.
on the binding.
Yeah. Quilt it and bind it, whatever.
This
okay,
is
so
a
this
panel,
is going to be released tomorrow.
And it is so cute. This last year's was hanging in Nashville.
And we
And
had
everybody-
so many
I
comments.
know. They're like, what's that pattern? And it's just a panel. And
So this is just a panel kit that we have kitted for you guys. There is no piecing involved.
I
This
was
is
thinking-
literally a panel that we have quilted, and you just add binding.
You can send it to a long arm quilter,
or
Yeah.
you can big stitch it.
or
You,
yeah,
you
do
know, like
whatever.
if you do like a big stitch, running stitch around stuff, if you've ever done
Yeah.
like a big
This
stitch.
is the American Beauty line as well, and you get backing and binding, and
Mhm.
it's so cute.
It's gorgeous.
Really easy,
Yes.
simple, fun.
Yes. Super
This
cute.
is an amazing, amazing panel.
I love the colors.
Very
So that
beginner
will be
friendly.
dropped tomorrow with the bundle, right? And
Yep.
that's it.
Yeah, it's all patriotic. Oh,
Yeah.
and pinwheels and posies. We were gonna restock.
Oh, we're
that.
restocking. It's over there.
Where is? Do you want me
It's
to
in the
grab it?
pile over there. Can
Oh.
you tell which
Oh,
one
is
it is?
it the quilt?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so it's a
because-
quilt.
Yes.
We're doing a restock of this, and this is gorgeous.
I love this. Like if no one's
This is
called
my
that.
no, we're calling that right now. It's mine.
The colors.
Mom
I
called
love
it.
the colors.
Yep. And I loved that I did the back.
This would be a great gift for a granddaughter,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
in my
But-
opinion.
And I
look,
just pieced-
that's
I pieced-
beautiful.
I
She
pieced the
the
back
back.
with
That's
everything I had left
gorgeous.
of my fabric. I was like, everybody always like, well, I've got so much fabric. What do I do?
That's what you do.
You do the back.
And then you don't have to buy more fabric.
You don't have to buy more fabric. You use your stash, and your husband, spouse, partner,
Did you
whatever
put
is
a giveaway
happy with you.
winners?
I did. They're on that notebook right there.
Sweet.
Which did you pick giveaways?
Yes.
Last week, okay, so last week we did our giveaway. We did a 12 monthly minis pattern book with the floss pack. We did 2 winners, Gigi 4768 and Shirley Hansen 8029. Please email
The email in the,
the email
description.
in the
Your
description.
address. And then this is going to be for our quilters. So comment after the video if you would like to win a quilting giveaway.
So we have 4 patterns here, 4 quilting patterns by, we have Cross Trainer, Honey Crisp, Sundrops and Star Flowers by Kim Dale, and then also Flirty.
Pretty.
And then I was going to do this. This came in our Moda catalog box. So these are like new fabrics and patterns they give us. So this is Star Flower pattern. This is Gather Round. And then this is Candy Paper Piecing Block. There's 2 stickers. One says Project Jelly Roll, it's Moda, and then Basics You Love. And then there's 2 mini charms. One is Sunday Bunch by Basic Gray
So these aren't available
and
yet.
Eye Candy. So that'll be another giveaway for our quilters. So comment after the video if you'd like to win either one. And that's it.
So this weekend, like we mentioned at the beginning of the video, we are headed to a staycation. We have an Airbnb that we booked, and Jessie, our other sister, she is going to be coming down tomorrow, and we're all going to be, what are we doing all weekend?
Stitching.
Stitching, talking, laughing, eating,
Pool, hot tub.
pulling.
Beading. I bought
I bought
bead stuff.
I bought a ton of charm things because
Yeah,
I
charm
wanted to make
making.
some zipper pulls and yeah.
So this is something we started a couple of years ago. We do Mother's Day weekend, and we celebrate Mom's birthday and celebrate Mother's Day weekend, and it's just been wonderful, and it's been a fun
nice way
tradition.
for us to connect with each other and like hunker in and just relax with each other. So
It's gonna be fun.
We always choose a new cross stitch to start, so we
We
will announce that.
we will show all of our finishes.
Are
for
we
that.
gonna do a live?
We
Possibly.
might do a sit and stitch. We haven't
On
decided.
Instagram.
On Instagram.
Oh, on Instagram?
Oh, I don't know.
We
We
usually
usually
do
do
it
it on
on YouTube.
Instagram.
No, we did it on YouTube last
Oh.
year.
And we did a live
We
on
did it on
oh,
YouTube.
okay.
I feel like we've done
So,
Instagram before.
We need
Sorry.
to. I think even if we did a short video to reveal our finished pieces and announce our new one. How does that sound?
Whatever you say.
Okay. All right. That sounds good.
So we're gonna have lots of fun.
Yes.
But it's been almost 2 hours. I have to go to the bathroom so bad. So
so peace
drank-
out.
I drank too much water and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna make it. But we're super excited.
If we go live, we'll post something on our social media,
Before.
like our Instagram, saying, "Hey, we're gonna go live at this
Yeah.
time." Just
Yeah.
so you guys
once
know.
Jessie gets here and we can all kind of decide
settle in.
because these guys won't want to get ready for the day. And
No.
that
we
they'll-
had a discussion yesterday morning because Katie
I had
was
to
like,
pack
"I
early."
need to know what to pack," and I'm like, "I don't plan on leaving the house except to go to the pool."
Yeah.
So we're gonna be in our comfy clothes or our swimsuits
Yeah.
the entire time.
So we could do our live with our swimsuits.
yeah,
No
cross stitchers
thanks.
gone wild.
That's
No, we
fine.
won't. We won't.
Maybe.
We'll keep it PG.
Well, and yeah, and it's Mother's Day, so all you wonderful
Yes.
ladies, moms, grandmas,
aunts,
Aunts,
teachers,
sisters,
everybody.
everybody
you know,
plays.
Any-
It takes
a
a village.
woman.
it takes a village. Yes, it takes a village to raise our children nowadays.
Yeah.
And you guys all have a wonderful, blessed Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're spoiled rotten. And if not, spoil yourself.
Yep, that sounds good.
Do what you love.
Do
Yep.
what you love.
All
And
right.
we will talk to you guys soon.
Okay.
Okay,
Bye.
guys, happy stitching and sewing.